Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the third episode of our Constitution of Islamic Republic of Pakistan 1973 series. Today, we will discuss Part 2 of the Constitution, which focuses on the state, fundamental rights, and principles of policy. Let's begin. Article 7. This article of the Constitution defines the state, which includes the federal government, i.e. the parliament, the provincial government, a provincial assembly, the legislative body, or any other authority that is empowered to impose tax. The fundamental rights, designed to safeguard the rights of every Pakistani, are a pivotal part of this constitution. These rights ensure equality, freedom, justice, and fairness for all, encapsulating the principles of democracy within it. The first chapter of Part 2 sets the cornerstone for these fundamental rights. It articulates a stringent declaration where any laws, customs, or practices are deemed null and void if they clash with the individual rights of citizens. Article 8. The state is categorically prohibited from creating or endorsing laws that infringe upon these rights, which have been clearly detailed. This bolsters the concept of democracy, where the state cannot encroach upon the liberties of its citizens, ensuring an atmosphere of legal security. Nevertheless, the Constitution isn't devoid of exceptions to this rule. Laws that relate to the armed forces, the police, and other forces tasked with maintaining public order are sometimes exceptions to these constitutional mandates. It's crucial to understand that this exception carves out space for maintaining the order and security necessary for a functioning society. Therefore, while the rights of the individual remain paramount, the need for social harmony and public safety are also carefully taken into account in the Constitution. Article 9. The crux of these rights is the security of person. The Constitution safeguards every individual, assuring that their personal security is inviolable. This implies each citizen is entitled to live a life free from danger, harm, or fear, and this protection is non-negotiable. On a broader level, the Constitution strictly emphasizes that no individual shall be deprived of their life or liberty without a thorough, fair, and just due process of law. This signifies that every citizen, regardless of their social, economic, or political status, has the right to a legal process which is transparent, fair, and without any prejudice, before any judgment on their life or liberty can be made. This clause serves as a bulwark, defending the rights of every citizen and ensuring the equitable application of justice. Article 10. The Constitution serves as the nation's guiding document, providing critical safeguards for individuals regarding arrest and detention. It firmly establishes that no person shall be detained without being made aware of the reasons for the arrest. This means that law enforcement officers are legally required to provide clear explanations as to why they are arresting a person, ensuring transparency and accountability. Likewise, the Constitution also guarantees every person the right to legal counsel, a provision that upholds the fundamental principle of fairness and equality before the law. It ensures that every individual, regardless of their social or economic standing, has access to legal representation to defend their rights and interests. Moreover, a significant safeguard the Constitution offers is the requirement that anyone must be presented before a magistrate within 24 hours, excluding travel time. This time-bound mandate ensures that the individual is not indefinitely held without due process. It champions prompt judicial oversight to curb possible misuse of detention powers by law enforcement. Finally, a person cannot be detained beyond this 24-hour period without the magistrate's authority. This further buttresses the individual's protection against arbitrary detention, reinforcing the rule of law and the principles of justice. In essence, the Constitution's provisions provide a robust framework to safeguard individuals from potential misuse of power, underscoring the importance of personal liberties and human rights. Preventive detention, an exception to these clauses, will be the spotlight of our forthcoming video, Insha'Allah. This concept relates to the power of the state to detain a person in order to prevent them from committing future crimes. It is a potent tool used by the government, but that walks a fine line between safeguarding society and infringing on individual rights. This complex issue will be thoroughly dissected and explained in our next video. As we conclude today's video, let's revisit the essential principles we've discussed. the definition of the state, the significance of fundamental rights, the laws framing arrest and detention, and the exceptions, including preventive detention, to these rules. Please press the like button if you found this video helpful, as that like would be helpful to us. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and click the bell icon to stay notified with our most recent uploads. Until we meet again, Allah Hafiz.